Psychology is the hallmark of holistic development. It may come as a surprise to you that I'm not a psychologist, but I truly, truly believe and I embrace the tenets of psychology and its importance in terms of the holistic development, not only of the individual, but of the family, of the community, and of the nation. I am so happy to learn that there are at least 30 members of the Guyana Police Force who are graduating here today in areas of forensic psychology at the various levels. This is extremely heartening for me, and it is of vital importance. As we know, we live in a time where we're hearing the buzzword of emotional intelligence, and exactly what does that mean? And I am so glad that we have men and women who are going to be going into the police force with that background and that knowledge, because it is ultimately important. Why is it important? The lady before me spoke about the ability to put yourselves in the shoes of the other person. And that is an attitude that is severely missing today in our society. We look at other people and we sneer and we laugh when we see, a misfortune or mishap, not understanding that it could be us. And therefore, we have to guard very jealously that ability to put ourselves in the shoes of another person. Because if we lose that ability, humanity will have simply lost all hope. It is that ability to relate to the humanity in each of us that causes us to be able to live as a family, as a community, and as a nation. And so it is something that we must jealously guard. We must guard against apathy. We must guard against believing that because it doesn't affect me, but it affects my neighbor, then I should not care. We have to guard against those things, because these are the fundamental principles that are important for the safeguarding of the soul of this nation. And I want to speak specifically to those graduates who are from the Guyana Police Force, because you have a task of restoring the public confidence in the police force. And I am saying to you that I'm so glad that you're equipped with this knowledge that the American University of Peace Studies has passed on to you in terms of the courses that you would have taken. The challenge now for you is to put to work those tools that you would have been equipped with. Now I want you to understand that armed with this knowledge, you are going to be confronting set paradigms. And so the challenge before you is, how do you create and how do you engender and how do you insist on the paradigm shift that is important for us to grow as a nation? For so long, the issue of mental health has been taboo in our society. We go to the doctor to look after our eyes, our ears, our physical body, but we do not understand the importance of having our minds maintained, of health and of wellness. And so I know for a fact that what you've learned here will bring that those tools to bear. Now, forensic psychology is, of course, that interaction between the principles of psychology and the legal system, as the Honorable Registrar would have referred to. And so you have the challenge of understanding what makes people tick. And do not underestimate the importance of that, because it has a direct correlation to our ability to rehabilitate people who might have committed crimes. It has a direct correlation on helping us to understand so that we can craft interventions to bring relief and help to people before they engage in crime. And so I want you to understand the very, very significant role that you are poised to play not only in the revolutionizing of our justice system, but in the growth and development of this nation. And so I promise that I will stay within my 5 minutes, Madam Registrar. I think I am just about 4 minutes, 30 seconds. And so I'll use the remaining 30 seconds to offer my congratulations to the graduates, to their families who I know they were of critical support during this time. And I want to charge you to put your skills to use for the development of this country, the holistic development of this country. We have a far way to go. We have much to do. And so I charge you to put your shoulders to the wheel and let us build this dear land of ours. Thank you so much.